Hello and welcome back to MediaEd, your interactive website. Today, we're going to talk about another interactive tool called Creately. Creately is a tool that allows us to create diagrams or flowcharts or even infographics. The first thing we want to do is we want to log into the website for Creately. On your address bar, you're going to type creately.com and it's going to take you to the website. Creately is also a mobile application that you can download into your smartphone or your device and take with you anywhere you go. On the website, you're going to see the features that the application offers, the different type of products. Today we're going to explore Creately online, but remember you can use Creately as a mobile tool. Let's start by signing in, and you can sign in using any of these different accounts. We want to sign in, and then it's going to prompt us to go into the Creately app. On the Creately online, we're gonna be able to see this display. So the first thing you're gonna see is your home project, where you can see the multiple projects that you have previously created. You're gonna have three options to create a new project. You're gonna have new project on your left corner, you have new document, or you can have open new document. Let's start by creating a new document, and it's going to ask you a couple questions to identify what type of drawing or what type of diagram you're going to create. So let's say we're going to create a flowchart, and now Creately has a large library of templates that you can use. So if you want to be efficient and need to create a diagram very fast, you can use any of those templates. But today we're going to start by using one blank document. And you're going to name your document. You can give it a small description. You can say this is a tutorial about Creately, and you're gonna create a new document. It's gonna take you to your main drawing space within the tool. On the left side, you're gonna find your shapes, the ones that you're gonna use to create your diagram. So you have the options to use basic shapes, you have block shapes, you have stars and balloons that you can use for your diagram, and it even gives you elements or objects to create a flowchart. If there are other objects that you have in mind and there are no display originally there, you can get more objects related to the project, a specific project that you have in mind. So if your project is related to business, you can actually add the different type of diagrams that you will see in a business project. If you click business processes or value stream maps and load it, Creately is going to give you objects related to those type of diagrams that you can use for your own project. On the top bar, you can find your open option, your new document, your template option, and again, Creately offers many different type of templates that you can use if you want to be efficient and need to create a diagram very quickly. And again, you can customize it. You can search for the type of diagram that you are looking for. We have flowcharts, we have mind maps, you have site maps, you have infographics, and once you decide which one you want to use, you can actually use it and modify it for your own project. On this top bar, you can also find your paste, copy, and cut options. So if you notice, this top bar is very similar to a top bar that you will find in a Word document, which makes the application easy to navigate because you're already aware or comfortable using this type of functions if you use Word. You can also import different type of files into your project, or you can export your file, for example, as a PDF if you want to print it, or as a picture, as an image, or you can send your diagram as an email to other people. One of the very important features of Creately is the fact that you can share your diagram and project with other people. You can give them access to it, they can edit it, or they can just be reviewers. You can add their email address, or if you simply want to have a link for people to edit or view your project, you can also get a link to your project by clicking on this box. You can add comments to your diagram or project. You can publish it. Now, if we want to start creating a diagram, we're going to start selecting shapes. So we want to select a shape. You're going to click on that shape and you're just going to drag it into your drawing space. And the shape is going to appear there. You can resize your shape. You can modify your shape. You can fill it with color. There are different type of options there. You can add text to your shape. You can resize it. And you can create connectors to your shape. And these connectors are very useful when you are creating a flow chart that need to display different type of shapes. So we have our initial shape. What if you want to have a different shape? You're gonna click on it and you're gonna drag it into your diagram by clicking and dragging. And you're gonna connect your second shape to your original shape using the connector that you already have. And there you have connected your first shape to your second shape. And this shape you can also modify it and add color. You can add text. Once your diagram is taking form, it's very important that you save your project. You can give it a small description or comment on what changes had happened and what type of diagram this is. So once you decided on those options, you're gonna save it, and it's gonna save it into a public community where people can view it, but they won't be able to make any changes because this is your project, and the only way they can make changes is if you share with them via adding them as collaborators or giving them a link that can allow them to edit your project. If you have done working with this project, you can open a different project by clicking on your open option, and it's going to take you to your home project page where you can see the different type of projects that you have created. Let's create a new document, but this time we're going to explore the functions, the template function, which is very efficient if the only thing that you need is to have a canvas to draw on and modify. So we want a flowchart. If you put your cursor on top of it, you can view it, you can use it. So we're gonna use it, and you're gonna create document. You're gonna give it a name, and there. It's gonna create a new document with your template. And this template, you can also modify it. You can modify the elements with it. You can edit the text. So you're just using the template to add your own design ideas, but since it already gives you the basis for it, you can just use the functions that Creately has available for you to create a very dynamic diagram using the different connectors and shapes that this application has available for you. If you want to change the color, you can change the color. So as you can see, you have a lot of freedom in terms of design when you use this tool. Whether you design your own diagram or whether you use one of the templates, Creately allows you to use all the functions to your benefit to create a customized diagram that you decide what type of connectors you use, what type of shapes you use, what type of colors you use. And if you want to share it, you can also do that. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial and that you start creating your own diagrams. We will see you next time here on Media Ed, your interactive website. Thank you for watching.